Every gardener has experienced it. A plant wilts overnight, leaves turn yellow, or growth slows inexplicably, and yet no obvious cause is visible. These are not random occurrences. Plants are constantly sending messages, silently communicating with their environment to indicate stress, nutrient needs, or other challenges. Too often these messages are overlooked, and gardeners respond with guesswork or routine care, which may temporarily mask symptoms but never address the root cause. Learning to read and respond to these signals transforms gardening from guesswork into a precise and highly rewarding practice, helping plants thrive naturally. Today, we'll explore how to decode plant signals, understand what they mean, and respond effectively to create vibrant, productive gardens. Understanding plant communication. Plants do not have voices, but they are far from silent. Through changes in leaf color, shape, texture, stem strength, flowering patterns, and even root growth, they convey vital information about their condition. Yellowing leaves may signal nitrogen deficiency, but they can also indicate root stress, uneven watering, or pest damage. Leaf curling can be a response to heat, water shortage, or even viral infection. Growth abnormalities often reflect environmental stress, nutrient imbalances, or soil compaction. Recognizing these signals is the first step in understanding your garden and addressing issues before they escalate. Plants also communicate with one another and with their ecosystem. Some release chemical cues to repel herbivores or attract beneficial insects, while others signal nearby plants to strengthen their defenses. Observing these subtle interactions allows gardeners to understand not just individual plant needs, but the overall health and dynamics of the garden ecosystem. Leaves, the primary language of plants. Leaves are the most immediate and noticeable indicators of plant health. Their color, size, texture, and shape offer clues to nutrient deficiencies, environmental stress, or disease. For instance, uniform yellowing across older leaves generally signals nitrogen deficiency, whereas interveinal yellowing may indicate a shortage of magnesium or iron. Browning edges can point to water stress, salt accumulation, or root damage, while curling leaves may indicate high temperatures, pests, or viral infections. Examining the underside of leaves is equally crucial since many pests and fungal pathogens tend to hide there before any visible damage actually appears on top. Observing new leaf growth is also, particularly informative. Deformed, twisted, or unusually small leaves often point to chemical exposure, nutrient imbalances, or even inconsistent watering. By studying leaf patterns over time, gardeners can really start to distinguish between temporary fluctuations and those persistent stress signals, which allows for more accurate interventions. Beyond just the leaves, stems and overall plant growth reveal a lot of important information about environmental stress and nutrient availability. Weak or spindly stems, for example, might indicate there's not enough light, while thick, stunted growth often points to nutrient imbalances or maybe soil compaction. Changes in branching, height, or density can signal shifts in water availability, soil fertility, or even temperature conditions. Flowers communicate messages too. Premature dropping of buds or blooms is often a response to water stress, extreme temperatures, or nutrient deficiencies, while delayed flowering may reflect inadequate light or fertility issues. Pollinator activity provides some additional cues. Flowers producing nectar but attracting few visitors could indicate ecosystem imbalances or pesticide interference. By observing flowers and growth patterns, gardeners gain a fuller understanding of plant health and environmental interactions. Roots are often overlooked, yet they provide critical insight into plant health. Healthy roots are firm, white, and well-branched, while dark, mushy, or sparse roots indicate rot, nutrient deficiency, or compacted soil. Above-ground signs such as wilting, slowed growth, or yellowing leaves frequently originate from root issues. Regular observation during transplanting or soil inspection can uncover problems early, allowing gardeners to adjust irrigation, improve drainage, or aerate compacted areas to support root vitality. Single observations are rarely enough. Plant signals become meaningful when observed over days, weeks, or seasons. One yellow leaf might be insignificant, but repeated occurrences across multiple plants often indicate an underlying issue. Seasonal changes, rainfall patterns, and shifts in temperature or sunlight influence plant behavior, making consistent observation essential. Tracking patterns helps gardeners separate natural variations from genuine stress signals, enabling proactive rather than reactive care. Decoding plant signals is only useful if it informs action. Once a deficiency or stressor is identified, responses must be precise. Nitrogen deficiency may be corrected with compost or balanced organic fertilizer, while magnesium or iron deficiencies require targeted supplementation. Water stress can be mitigated through irrigation adjustments, mulch application, or soil improvements. Pest or disease issues can often be controlled with natural predators, beneficial insects, or organic treatments, avoiding broad-spectrum chemicals that may harm the ecosystem. Accurate interpretation ensures interventions support plant health rather than causing further stress. Understanding plant signals extends beyond individual plants. Healthy gardens are ecosystems where plants, soil microbes, insects, and pollinators interact continuously. Some plants emit chemicals to attract pollinators or beneficial insects, while others warn nearby plants of stress or herbivore attacks. Observing these interactions allows gardeners to foster balanced ecosystems that naturally support plant health, reducing reliance on artificial inputs. Reading signals also strengthens the gardener's intuition, promoting mindful, responsive practices that enhance resilience and productivity. Decoding plant signals changes gardening from routine maintenance into an informed, adaptive practice. It equips gardeners to anticipate problems, improve yields, and maintain a vibrant ecosystem. Observing leaves, stems, flowers, and roots, while tracking patterns over time, allows interventions to be targeted and timely. This approach improves plant health, supports sustainable practices, and cultivates a deeper connection with the garden, creating conditions in which plants naturally thrive. Plants are constantly communicating, and their messages are critical to garden success. Every droop, discoloration, or abnormal growth provides insight into soil conditions, water availability, pest activity, or nutrient balance. By observing carefully, understanding patterns, and responding appropriately, gardeners gain a powerful tool for fostering healthier plants, abundant harvests, and resilient ecosystems. Learning to listen to plants transforms gardening from guesswork into a precise, informed, and deeply rewarding practice. If you want to learn how to interpret your plant's messages, create thriving gardens naturally, and respond with confidence, subscribe to Botanical Bliss. Share this guide with fellow gardeners and start reading the signals your garden has been sending all along.